don't want to be like if a case couldn't make it, you have to cut it short. That just feels bad from my end.
No, you're fine, dude. It's all good.
Yeah, go ahead and queue up.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't
Uh,
realize I didn't press start.
no worries. All right, we're mid lane.
Trash.
Get that. Bring that OPGG up. So both last seasons or the last couple last season you were gold. You said.
Yeah, on two different accounts. So, um, yeah, I'm like, I don't know why I'm struggling like in bronze. Like, I'd assume it's because it's something I'm missing in the macro. Like, yeah, sometimes lane, but more often than not, like, I win lane. Like, I don't have a problem with that. Like, I know matchups pretty well. That didn't kill me. But, it's just something I'm missing. Like, there's a reason that, like, guys like LS, all those guys, like really anyone in your tier, can go from you know, like nothing to your tier in like a lot less games. And I'm like 400 games, this season so far. And like that to me is just like unacceptable. Um,
Sure.
any first season I was bronze. I played second season I was silver, and then last season gold. I can do. I don't have anybody in particular. I'd say my best mid laner is Aurelia. Um, but I can do. I can play Syndra. I'm gonna ban Zed, just because him shadowing in and out can counter a lot of the things with both champs.
Yeah, you can ban whoever in this. Whatever. You ban whoever you don't want to play against is fine.
Okay, heard.
That's what I do. I ban Kiana because I don't want to play against that shit.
Mhm.
All right, well,
Thankfully,
like
people.
first,
Yeah. What's up?
first thing from OPGG that I noticed though is like your CS is pretty low on average,
Okay.
and like I mean a lot of people, or I don't know if it's a lot of people, but like it's easy to overlook CS as like yeah, but I'm fighting, but like you should be able to get CS in between fighting and like really not miss it because even if you get a lot of kills, like I mean okay, 20 CS is a kill in terms of gold.
Mhm.
So if you have like 6 kills but you're down 120 CS,
Yeah.
you're essentially even in kills. So like it's really easy to overlook CSing, but it's like such a basic like fundamental of the game, just learning how to last hit and learning to catch CS in between. But it's super important for keeping your lead because if you're getting kills and you're also going CS lead, like you're just snowballing really hard and you're keeping up. So like to be honest, first thing I'm seeing is like 4-5 CS, 4 CS, 5 CS, 5 CS, 3 CS, 4 CS. You should be at least above like, I mean, you can't always make a high CS number, but like on
Yeah.
average, you should be trying to aim for like right now. I'd say like aiming for 7 at least,
Okay.
or at least at the very least 6.
So just
Um,
like at its base, like my CS is low, and so it's harder for me to carry a game.
right, because even though you feel like maybe I'm getting 8 kills a game, you're probably not going up as far in gold as you think you are from those 8 kills if you're not like keeping up with CS or
Okay.
not maintaining a high CS number.
All right.
Um, as well as like learning to side lane because I mean if you can outplay mechanically, and you can just learn how to pressure a side lane and not just permanently sit in the side lane and try to 1v3 1v2, but just try to understand like okay I've got a lead, I'm going to try to put pressure in like a side lane and draw someone down there, but just paying attention to the map and making sure like you're kind of matching your team. So like if your team is in their base, or like two people are in base, one person's top and one person's pushing down mid, you shouldn't be pushing down bot because you and that mid lane are both just going to get caught out while your team's not there. It's like
Yeah.
that's when like oh okay I'm just going to play it slow, make sure I don't die. And then when my team starts pressuring elsewhere, now okay, oh I can move up and start pressuring too because if two people come down for you and you just walk away from them, or if you can even sometimes outplay them if you know you can, um, then that puts your team in a 4v3 situation where they're likely going to get objectives or win a fight 4v3, which in bronze they'll probably fight. The enemy team will probably
Yeah.
even fight
Yeah.
4v3. So
And then you get
um,
flamed if they're taking a fight with like no neutral objective up, and
yeah,
like you're just splitting a sideline.
yeah, exactly.
I get so triggered. But I mean, like, I'm not gonna say like, cause like I know I'm here for a reason right now,
Mm.
right? Like, I'm not gonna sit here
Real,
and say
real
like,
quick,
yeah,
you're gonna have to restart the screen share because when you get in game, for some reason it doesn't like that.
oh, okay, gotcha.
So just restart that real quick.
All right. Um, does that work?
Yep, we're good now.
Okay, hurt. Cool. Let me
We
minimize
get
this.
Scammer and Asus. Either way, that's not very fun. But other team is full AD, so this is a nice Ninja Tabi game right away.
Heard. So if I get against Nasus, I know like when I play Renekton, really I try to do this a lot when I play, but hitting the enemy when they go to CS a minion, I know that gets a Nasus really behind early, but I guess that's like my game plan here.
Mm.
Um, I don't know. Does that sound pretty sound to you? I don't know like what your coaching style is, but
Well, if you're trying to just trade an auto attack with Nasus, it's kind of risky because I mean, what you want to do is make sure a minion's within last hit range, because then he'll probably either Q the minion or he'll be autoing the minion when you auto him. But if you just walk up to try to auto him when he's like walking up, then you're gonna trade an auto for a Q from him, which is gonna be more damage from him than you.
like I heard.
So you got to think about all those situations. Usually, what you want to do, with the first wave is kind of wait for those first few minutes to get low, and then you just kill them with Q to start stacking your passive. Because then with the passive stacks, you become stronger.
Yeah,
Especially if you can hit 4 stacks and Q onto him, you'll get your true damage and your fifth passive stack, and that's when you can really like start trading aggressively.
heard. Let me turn this down a little bit.
And I'm assuming, just from what I've seen in this rank, I'm assuming that Nasus is probably just going to start auto attacking the wave mindlessly.
Heard.
And you can kind of use that to your advantage
Yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of like trying to get the wave towards your side and then punish him, because if he has to go the whole lane, then you can pretty easily get your stacks up on those low minions and then just jump onto him and get a trade off.
Right, okay.
And I just want just be mindful of clicking a lot, like
Okay.
you're already doing. Pay attention to Nocturne.
Yeah.
I mean, probably aren't going to do anything there, but just watch him to see if enemies blow any summoners or anything.
Okay.
No. So okay, who's their jungler? It's
Set.
Seth. Interesting. Predator Seth. Wow, that's something. And Conquer and Nasus. I mean, I guess that's not that bad. But what I want you to be sure of is make sure you're not just walking up and spamming autos on the wave. And you're not
Okay.
really, yeah. Just back up, back up. You don't really need to be doing this.
Okay.
You don't really want to push into him to it. No, stop autoing. Just wait for minions to get it low and then Q it. Yeah. Just wait for it to get really low. All right. Well, he's already missed one. If we just shoved into him, he wouldn't have missed one at all. Where is he? Is he AFK? Come on.
No, he's
Up
there.
there. There. See, so this is okay. This is not bad. No.
Well, now I have my fifth stack, but I don't
Is
need
he
to.
AFK in that? It's fine. You wouldn't be able to trade onto him anyways. He's under tower. You're aggro on minions for no reason right now, taking free damage.
Okay.
So just try to shove that into the tower now before the next wave gets here. I think he's just AFK. Okay, you can push this and just go bot.
Okay.
So the last minion is just start walking bot.
All right.
Yep. Okay, he's 100% just AFK. Okay,
What
well,
is this?
this kind of feels weird. But yep, this is good. Make sure you're pinging. You're on the way. Start pinging. Start pinging. Start pinging. Yep. Just look for the AD carry. Play it slow. Your bot lane's Nautilus is level 1. Ignite him. Corrupting pot.
Can't even.
Okay, just back up. Just back up. Oh, hover for him. Well, I have no clue what I'm watching.
Oh shit.
Maybe E's coming up. Oh, okay.
Whatever, I'm just gonna back. I mean, I could.
Mid wave's pushing to you. It's fine. Just reset. You played that. What? Nasus is top right now? I'm confused.
Uh,
You played it way too quickly. Like
okay,
you don't need to try to E Draven from so far away or blindly. Just walk up to him.
okay,
There's no reason to try to make some miracle bush stun.
all right,
You're already behind him. He's got to, if he's gonna dodge it, he's gonna flash, and then you just walk right back to mid,
all right.
or potentially get on top of him. And unfortunately, Nautilus missed XP, so he didn't hit level 2. So that's kind of tragic. But obviously,
So
normally we wouldn't really even have that opportunity, probably. But Nasus gave it to us. Weird. It's level 4. Yeah, we're in a pretty bad spot now. Yeah, don't Q him. Don't Q him.
okay,
Oh, we can't be missing
I
that.
missed my reset. Yeah.
So autoing him instead of that minion was not worth it.
Okay.
Trading for damage, unless you're gonna put him in a spot where. Okay, Nocturne's there. Nocturne's there. Q that cannon. Q him. Q that cannon. Q him. Ignite him. Oh, you waited for the stack to go away. Okay, well, looks like we're gonna get him anyway. Cool.
Okay.
Let's shove that out. Spam the autos. Try to last hit him from Nocturne. I don't know why he's taking our last hits, but we got the kill, so whatever. look at top lane. Look at top lane. Look at top lane. Look at no, don't go to tower. Look at top lane. No. Oh, okay.
Oh, don't go.
We're in top lane.
Look by like Roam there.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that
gotcha,
would have
gotcha.
been nice. Well, by
Just
look,
still
just
go?
look at it and decide. Hey, maybe I can roam there.
Okay. Heard.
So just get a ward down now. Just
Alright.
maybe ward to your left, like
This okay?
that bush.
Down here?
Yeah, right there.
Pixel? Alright.
That's fine. Let's just get in the habit of in downtime where there gets some vision. Nasus TP, you're not going to trade him. Try to pick up a minion with your E if you can't get the last hit. Oh, we could have got that one with our E.
Yeah.
No, just don't be greedy with your spells. You want to be getting early game. You want to be getting every minion you can, every single minion. What I was saying is you only want to trade damage onto him if you're gonna put like it's only worth losing a minion for damage on him. If
Okay.
you're gonna be putting this. Okay, this is awkward. Run the Nocturne. Stun him. Okay, Q before the mark goes out. Oh.
The range is too long. He's still chasing, but I guess I shouldn't follow him because I can just take the wave. Now, I don't want to be shoving into Nasus, right? Because that would be.
Well, he's not gonna let you.
Okay.
I mean, if you shove into him, you're never gonna kill him. He's just gonna farm a turret.
Okay.
Okay, Nocturne's there. Quickly Q to that minion. Yep, there you go. Stun. Cool.
So at this point, my CS is still not very good.
Very low. Very
Okay.
low. You should have like 40 by now.
Okay.
We're missing that one.
Yeah,
We're
missing this one.
Uh,
I'm a little
you
nervous.
you gotta shove that. Yeah, no worries. Just use it. You gotta shove that out.
All right.
Yep, just use it.
All right.
Yep.
Whatever.
Just reset. Recall. You're lower on HP and mana. So I want to shove as fast as possible so we could reset. But it's a cannon wave, so we should be okay to just reset anyways.
We get Tiamat, or should I just go Sheen? Because I don't want to. If I
Whatever
don't
you're
want to
more
shove
comfortable
into him, I'm fine with either.
I would just pick up Tiamat then.
Okay.
Peace requires 2 participants.
All right, so I should be 40. Yeah, mid is the shortest lane too. Yeah.
I mean, everybody has the same opportunity of getting the same on the CS.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
be patient with no, don't need to shove. No, okay, okay, Nocturne's already dead.
We got
Be patient,
in there.
and then just thin the wave out a little bit. Just kill a couple minions. Don't touch the casters. Just kill the melees real quick. Yeah, and then hold the casters. Don't run the turret. Don't run the turret. Hold them right there.
Yeah, just pull. Okay.
Yep. Because you're gonna be denying Nasus a lot here.
Oh, I messed that up.
Okay, well, let's wait till we hit level 7. So that minion's low, you can Q to that caster. Okay. Oh wait, you're getting predatored on. I don't know what's going on. Set's behind you. He's gonna look you back.
Okay.
All right, fair enough. Set, fair enough.
Okay. I'm gonna get boots.
Yep.
And
Maybe because your W doesn't get stopped by CC, I think we could just W when we know he's gonna ult us back,
okay.
and then he's gonna ult you. You're just gonna hold W. It's not gonna do too much damage to you, and then we're gonna stun them slowly because they're gonna be chasing you, and you know that you can either stun them if you're chasing you, or if they're dodging the stun, what's gonna happen? They're moving to the side, which means they're not gonna move to hit you, right?
Okay.
Or at least it's gonna create some distance between you. But
Alright.
just don't panic when you're playing, you know, especially chimps like Aurelia or any champion really with CC. Just play it slow and let the enemies like walk into their mistakes.
Okay. So I'm just like
Yeah.
waiting patiently, like biding my
'Cause-
time.
'cause, yeah, what you want to think about is they know you have your E up, so they're looking for a stun. So if you're just holding on to it, they're gonna think, oh, when's she gonna stun? When's she gonna stun? They might be thinking about dodging it. Look at top. Look at top. Look at top. Look at top. There's fighting going on. We're already halfway there. Yep. Let's go for that, Karen.
Okay, Nasus is here.
Nasus
too.
there. Yep. Let's counter gank this. Yep. Ignore that pink. Ignite. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Go Nasus. Cool. Let's go for the real one. Okay, he's dead. Good job.
Thank you. And then I just go back mid.
Yep, just go
Cool.
mid, shove it.
Alright.
Use everything. Use your E,
And
use
denying
your
him
Q,
everything.
Tiamat,
Yeah.
Q. Yeah.
My reset. Jesus.
Quality's going bad.
Quality's going bad on stream. Okay.
Oh, you're a robot.
Let me see here. I'm under tower. Maybe I should recall and see what's going on here. Oh, here's sets in lane. Alright. Maybe if I change the is there like a bitrate setting or something I can change?
The quality's so bad.
Hold on. Let me see. I know it's like paused now because I'm not on the user settings. Let's see. Video.
I can't hear anything.
You can't even hear me? Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Let's check. Output.
Oh, is it good? Okay, I think it's fine.
You're good now?
I can hear you at least.
You
But
can hear me? Okay,
Oh,
can you see me?
Yep.
Okay, moving now? Okay, good.
Yep. So did you buy a dagger right there?
No, I bought dagger before. Just so I would leave base with... No, don't do that? Okay. It's better
No,
to
I just didn't.
save.
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay, heard.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. I didn't see when it happened.
Should I go for Nasus here with them? Seems pretty easy.
Yeah, maybe. No, just go mid.
Okay, just go mid. Alright.
Do we want to be
Should I
free?
It
ward
was a good
drag?
look, just because if Nasus keeps overextended, you can maybe
Should I-
get onto him. But no. No. I can hit
I'll
that.
just
Yeah.
do that. Okay. Oh yeah,
That's
that would have been bad because there's 3 people.
Just shove that quick.
Alright.
Well, I don't know what your Jin's doing. Cue the minion that's low and just keep queuing. 'Cause every time you queue, your Tiamat will hit the other ones, and one's gonna be low enough. Move top maybe.
There we are.
I would don't overextend here either. Just took dragon. You could get ganked.
Gotcha.
You gotta be aware. Support could come mid with the Nasus right now. No. Yeah. Q. You gotta use that mark. He gave it to you. You probably could have killed him. Oh, there's support.
Okay,
No.
then I just wasted my ult.
Oh, that movement was not ideal.
Okay.
Because Alistair, you just started moving right to Alistair. If that Alistair was
good, he
honestly
would
should
have.
be dead.
Okay.
You should be dead. Okay, just shove. Ward that. Yeah, that's fine. Sets behind you. Good stun. Just pick up the tabby.
Okay. Alright, so I'm losing my lead because of the set because I'm overextended in the lane, and let me see here.
Well, I think you're not looking at your map enough,
Okay.
partially, because I mean, like when I know I'm just watching, but I'm still coaching in the same way that I play. Like it's habit for me to watch your screen and just check the map, watch your screen, check the map, because that's what I do in my games.
Yeah.
So when I saw Set as soon as he moved onto your screen, just on the map.
And I just didn't
Like,
react.
that's why I knew. Yeah, that's why I knew Set was there, was because I saw him come in your lane on the map.
Okay.
So you couldn't see him on your screen because of obviously his location was just not where you were. But you should be looking at the map so you can see things like that, or things on the map that so you can look at, like, when I say look top, it's because I glance at the map and I see top lane, people's icons, enemies and yours are overextended,
Okay.
or overlapping. I mean, so that means they're fighting. He's out of mana. Fight him. Yep, Q. Nice. Ignite, Tiamat, Q, ignite. He's dead. Oh, don't
What?
kill.
Okay.
That's really bad.
Okay.
Cooldown for someone who's already dead. You don't wanna overkill people like that.
Alright, heard.
Because now if a fight breaks out, you still have ulti, you easily win. Yep, move down.
Okay.
Look at the Nautilus. Look at the Nautilus while you're going there.
Okay.
Through river. You don't need to go this way.
Okay.
You could already be
I
there with
wanted to
Nocturne right
cut
now.
him off, I'm sorry.
Well, if you're already, he's dead. Yeah, if you're already there with Nocturne, with Nautilus and CC, you don't need to.
Should I push bot or
Look at me. No. Look at me. Look at me. Alawi again. See Alawi and Alistair's overlapping. Yep. TP. Okay, cool. Let's go help Alawi. Let's save her. We can kill Nasus here too.
Okay. Oh.
Yep.
I forgot for a second I could Q onto the set.
I mean,
wait, where's the? I heard Predator. Oh, there he is. Shit. What the fuck?
Oh, we could have stunned him and then Q'd him. You want to be playing for reset.
Okay.
Okay, nice. All right, let's Q.
I can't reach him.
That's fine. Yeah. Don't flash for it either. You're not gonna kill him, so.
Okay.
Good judgment, but. All right, let's go for stun. If you stun him, you Q. Yep, Q. Nice, good job. All right, reset. You know Draven's coming.
All right.
You don't have a wave to push his tower, so you're not gonna be able to contest the wave against Draven, right? Because if you jump into it, he'll just clear it.
Yeah.
Okay, he's shoving in. No one else is here to cover for you based on the map. So let's stay, but let's set under the turret. Let's sit under the turret. Yep. Okay, Garen's actually gonna come flank you now that that guy died. So I would just try to drop an E on the wave and W it. Okay, Draven back.
Okay, EW. Okay.
So that's.
And then am I holding it here?
No.
Okay, I clear it. Okay.
Yeah, you clear. If Draven was pressuring you, you would just EW the wave, because that's your ranged way of kind of hitting the wave, right? Don't. You shouldn't be here. You got a gray area above you. Draven was just mid, and Garen was also just above you.
Okay, we got set down here.
So even though it feels bad to give up this wave, just try to stay in XP range of the wave.
Okay.
But don't walk up. Yep. So this is a good area to be. Don't walk up too much. Just stay. No. Don't get greedy for the minion. Catch it with a W proc.
Okay, but use W if possible. I gotcha.
Yeah. Or E.
Or E. Okay.
I think E is better because it's lower cooldown.
Okay, that makes sense.
We're sitting on a lot of gold right now, though, so we kind of want to be careful. I would just shove this out and look to reset.
Okay. Oh my god.
Just back up. No, just back up. Play the fight slow. You don't have to. A little impatient on our E again there. Okay, if they die, you just go. Draven. Yep. Coming Nasus. Nice. Alright, just maybe, reset. So there's a pretty big wave bot here right now. We can go catch that.
These guys? Up here, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yep. If Garen's top, they're gonna keep duking it out because they're bronze.
I heard. Hopefully there's a wave I can get to.
Yeah, if we were a little sooner with Nautilus ulti or CC, we could have got there. Yeah, let's just shove this wave.
Okay.
Just shove this wave. Quick.
Don't wait for him to come out, or.
Yeah, don't wait. You gotta ignite. If he walks up, you heal him, ignite him.
Ah, shoot! I missed my stun, and.
We didn't get the reset either. I think he's still.
What is that?
Heal.
What?
What? He has barrier. Auto. Oh. Look, he has barrier. Wait,
he does have barrier.
What the? I mean, whatever.
I'm gonna get my Triforce, and should I go Sterix or finish Tiamat? I mean, finish Titanic.
I would probably go for the Sterix here.
Okay.
You don't need to sell that. I don't think it's worth.
Yeah. Okay.
Done, dude.
I guess it just feels like it doesn't do.
I mean, by the time you respawn, you need to wait 20 gold. That's like 5 seconds.
Okay, I heard. Oh shit. God damn.
Okay, you got it. You got it. Someone kill it through it. All right. Look at that bot wave. Just look at it. I just want to see how big it is. Don't necessarily move there.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we should move to that and let's kill it.
All right.
While you're doing it, yeah, just pay attention to mids. See what's going on. So ping them. You should ping them back because your enemy team just got dragon. These guys are gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have infernal. All right.
Yeah, just shove this. All right. Nope. Let's back up. We don't want to overextend. Let's go mid. Let's go mid now. That's what I'm talking about. So you would want to push up. Say if someone was top lane pushing all the way up top, or if someone like your mid lane was also pushing mid turret, then you could go past river.
Okay.
But right now your team's being stuck on the turret, so you can't really do that. All right. Let's look. Could be a good stun. Oh.
Oh, I missed it.
Ult.
Ult? Okay, fuck.
Yeah,
Shit!
yeah. You had 2-man ulti right there, and they're both like Nasus is pretty low.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't be wasting our Q. Okay.
Draven flash.
Keep Draven, keep smart.
And I
You keep
fucked up
using.
a reset.
You really need to be thinking about your resets. Yeah, your Q
Okay.
is your like is your number one. Like it's super important.
Okay.
All right, just walk away.
Ooh. Barely alive here.
Nocturne's still fighting down there. You keep. I mean, Garen's got no ulti now, so you know that's a possibility. Yeah, they'll stun Garen. Oh, we want to do the stun first because you want the reset.
Okay, yeah. So we know that's a huge problem, alright?
Yeah.
Stun off resets, and then my little like macro decisions.
Look to go top. Just look to go top. There's no way if you're wasting
Okay.
time. Big
Okay.
wave top.
Alright. I'll keep an eye on mid
This
here.
is how we're. Yeah. This
Wait, I just double warded a bush. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Wait. Who is TPing? Nasus, okay. Not too sure about this. Well, okay. I don't need to ult or ignite. I guess I should mid here. But okay, I'm not gonna chase him.
Sure you're getting that. Oh, why are we giving Nocturne that cannon? That's my cannon.
Alright.
All right, let's move top. Yep.
Okay.
That way.
Alright.
Alawi's gonna get mid because we don't want to split XP between 4 people.
Okay. Alright.
So unless there's like an objective that's up, or like we know we're gonna be fighting, we really want to be catching silent XP. We also really got to work on CSing as I really have.
Okay. I know at like level 10 I can one-shot the caster minions,
Yep.
but
I mean,
I know I'm
sure that you're resetting your Q on every single minion.
on every
and that's
single
just like, yeah.
standard, yeah.
That's,
Gotcha.
nice.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep shoving this because there's no reason to go there and watch the tower die.
Yep, you see everyone
it's
on
a
the map.
long
There's
walk.
your team should be able to defend that, and by the time you get back there, it's already dead. So we might just we're gonna be able to trade a turret here, right?
Yeah. And I should have saved my E for tower Trinity Force
Triforce
proc.
proc.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
fuck.
And be aware that you're pretty low on mana right now, so if you run into anybody, you're not in the shape to fight. So we probably want to just.
Well, and here's a Draven. Should I flash this wall here or no?
No,
Because they're not gonna.
Yeah, that one. No, not yet, not yet. Nocturne's coming. Just try to stun him and walk away. Just drop the stun. Oh. You got into his W range. Don't fight this. Don't fight this. Don't fight this. We don't have the mana.
And
We
they're
could
coming,
probably,
so
if they
I
keep
don't.
chasing, okay.
I don't.
Yep, we can go for stun here. Ignite him, ignite him, ignite him, ignite him.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, let's get a. Oh, we got blue buff actually. Play it slow, play it slow.
Okay.
Just kind of tight. If they chase you, you're gonna go for stun.
Okay.
You don't want to just walk into them. Alright,
Alright.
they're not chasing. Get out. Just get out. You got a lot of gold.
Alright, alright.
That was good,
Thank you.
we don't want to go top. Just reset.
Because we
Just
don't know
reset.
where they are, right? Okay.
Yeah, they've got two to three. They've got two up there, and an Nasus can rotate. And I don't, we could maybe 1v2 Draven Alistair if we're confident, but
Okay.
it's not worth the risk right now because. And we just have a lot of gold. We don't want to be sitting on like 2.5k really. We want to spend that and just fight.
Okay.
And you've got Sterix now, so I don't know what. Just queue those, yeah. Start getting stacks. Okay, there's an Nasus in your jungle. Watch out, walking that way though. Alistair, you're gonna meet Alistair. You're gonna meet Alistair maybe. You saw Alistair walking that way too.
So go more towards like with my team. So, okay, they're all down there.
You could have walked through like Wolves area.
Okay.
Because you saw Alistair in the mid lane, he's probably walking down to his Nasus from where you're walking right now, right? So we don't want to run into him. And if there's two people with Alistair, then we get comboed. We're instantly like half HP, and now we can't really fight.
Okay.
That's alright. We're gonna eat this wave and go top. Now let's go eat that top wave. On the way, let's eat our Krugs. Oh, okay. Yeah, stop. No, just the team's fighting. We can maybe just go mid here.
Okay.
Yeah, because people start fighting, we change our plan. We want to get sick. We love this, yes.
I'm gonna ult here.
Yep. Queue all of them, make sure you're getting all those procs off. Really nice. Alright, let's call for Baron.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do Baron.
See, normally, I can tell you right now, like I would get like mid tower and then go Baron.
No.
But
No.
So what's
Baron's gonna get his mid tower for free.
I see. Okay. All right. So maybe like I'm looking to also do too much. I don't know.
What is Nocturne gonna do this? Hey, Nocturne. Pop corrupting right now.
Okay.
Pop one proc of him, just so we get some mana regen going.
All right.
I really wish Elia would just come here. So this is just one thing that like, bronze lower elo in general tend to just have a problem with is understanding how Baron is like, you take Baron off the map from them, you all get 300 gold. Mid tower, you all get what, like 50 gold? Guess what, we're gonna get mid tower with the Baron buff 100%. As long as we don't like throw it away. Right, what is this Jhin ulting? Just leave. I don't know what Elias did. We don't want to fight this. Just leave. Yeah.
I'm just gonna sell the corrupting.
Oh, run to Jhin quick. Yeah, that's fine now. Oh, eat top wave quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got Garen mid, Alistar mid, Nasus mid, they're all mid. Okay. Fuck, I queued the wrong one. We got 3
Can they
mid.
push mid? Yeah.
So we get to Fen Tower. Shit.
Just hit him with a stun. Yeah.
Okay. And should I hold these guys under tower? What the
Just W. As soon as Garen's looking to silence, you should just do W.
Just W, okay.
Because you're gonna block the damage from that. Stand in the fountain so you get home guard procs. You want your home guard proc. Why is not control? You and Allow can do this though if they keep pushing. Just wait for a good ulti. Alright, stun Nasus, stun. Why are we queuing first? Right,
Stun first then Q, stun first then Q. Jesus. It's
We had a
just
3-man ulti if we did it quick.
quicker, yeah. Okay, so ulting and
Well, you want to stun the Q, okay, because you want the reset on your Q. It's really important.
yeah, it's
Q.
a crucial part to the kit that I'm just not
We don't
picking up.
we don't need the W at this point before we Q a caster. You'll one shot a caster with Triforce.
Okay. So right now I'm gonna go top.
Yeah, sure.
Oh
Show
shit!
it.
Someone
Oh,
showed
they see
there.
you.
Okay. No, I mean, sorry. I
That's
didn't mean to
not
assist.
the best way to go.
Probably where she put it would have
So
been
this
better.
is what I'm talking about. We don't have anyone on our team around here, so we don't really want to be here.
Okay.
Let's just reset. Let's get our item.
I should
Start
go
your
more
next item.
GA
Yeah,
instead of.
yeah.
Okay.
And let's start moving towards dragon. How long on dragon and which dragon is it? It's Ocean for sure, so.
39 seconds.
Yeah, we need this dragon.
Okay.
So
they
you're gonna
don't
hit
get
level
soul.
16 in 1 CS. Yep, you're gonna hit level 16 in 1 CS.
Okay.
And ideally, you're really just wanting to try to dive onto Draven.
We got Alistar here. Draven. Garen is the only one who's top.
And does he have TP or does he have Ignite?
He's Ignite.
So you guys get this. You guys should have this. Jin's in base though, so you're really strong if you play it right. As long as you're thinking about your Q resets, you'll do a lot.
Okay.
Just sit in the bush. Sit in the bush. Sit in the bush. Okay, let's walk up. Let's walk up. Let's walk up. Ulti on Draven if you can.
He's too
Flash
far.
ult him. Flash,
Okay.
flash ult him. Flash
Alright,
ult him.
I'll flash ult the wall and do it.
Yep.
Fucking A, dude.
Oh, you could wait for Zoni to stun him. Fine. Q. Nice. Alright. E. You got the stun up. Nice stun. Keep both of them. Keep both of them. Get the resets. Get the resets.
Shits. Shits.
Alright, let's W. Let's W. Alright, E. Okay, alright, we got the dragon, so just back. Just back.
Alright. Why did he flash? Oh, he's got no one around him. He's going
that's
so
his-
hard, man.
I would pick up stopwatch here. Ted, but
Stopwatch,
unless-
okay.
If you're not confident using it, then that's fine.
It's fine, I'll do it. Switch to, I'm just gonna help clear mid and ping them off that, because Not is doing the most right now.
So you know Draven chooses his stopwatch because he obviously doesn't have Sonya, so he doesn't have that option again. So that's really huge actually.
Okay. Following this up here. Jen got the root. Okay. He's gonna hop.
Yep, that's fine. Just ward that bush right there. Yeah, ward that. Ward that. All right, cool. Let's get mid. Or yeah.
Should I eat raptors? No, Jin's gonna do it.
No.
Okay.
Ah. Let's start stacking your Q on those minions. Oh, we missed it.
I missed the reset. Again. Alright, cool.
If you miss a reset, you're gonna lose your stacks. That's why it's really important.
Yeah. Gotta keep the 5 up. Should I be looking for Draven right now? Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
I'm gonna take Alistar out of the fight.
Okay, that's fine. Draven's it anyway.
Should I? Okay. No.
Okay, cool. Reset. You gotta go to defend that Nexus.
Okay.
This is really good for you guys because every time they die, they don't get to push, and you guys are just getting free super minions.
Okay. Ulted. Okay. Stun under tower.
Q. He's got a mark on him. You know the marks reset your Q, right?
Yeah.
So every time they're marked, you should just be queuing.
I think I've fucked up and made it like a bad habit, so it's helping every time you say it because it's reinforcing it, but it's also me getting rid of this shit habit here.
Of just queuing on them for no reason?
Yeah. Or we'll the Q to get the reset.
I mean, in that case, he's literally like under your towers. There's no reason not to queue.
Yeah. And I guess this is a waste of time. I should just go mid and clear since they're gonna get that.
Well,
Hopefully.
there's 3 other people alive on their team that could show up. But yes, you're you're right for the most part, but as long as you know that the enemy team's not just going to show up and then collapse on you. Why are we surrendering? Can we do Baron? Can we do Baron? Their jungler's dead. No, you can't do Baron. It's not the spot.
Okay.
All right, let's look at Nocturne. Let's look. Go help Nocturne. Go help Nocturne. Go help Nocturne. You have ulti still.
And he's out, so... Oh shit, Alawi. Fuck.
Okay, let's just... Oh,
One's
we
at
gotta recall,
base. No, it's too many. Oh my god, Jesus.
yeah. You have the right idea.
Alright,
Pick
and
up
you
big
still
pain.
need
Okay.
1850. Oh shit, I didn't get
No,
the...
just go. You don't have time. You don't have
Too
time.
late?
Okay,
Okay,
you didn't have
fuck.
time for this. You
My
really
bad.
needed to go defend that.
Alright. Because now it's just a... Fuck me!
I would just ult him. You need the Q reset really bad. Ignite him. Q him. He's got to reset. He's got to reset. Q him again. Okay, you had the kill if you just double Q'd.
Alright.
Nautilus has no mana, so I don't know what's going on right here. Nasus is alone, I guess. Q him. He's got no mana either. He's got no Q. W. Yep. He's got no mana. He's got no mana. Fight him. E.
Just got a really
Q,
strong
Q,
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 man.
Q. Yep. But we did it. Good job. We played it. I mean, we're playing it slow. You should be, but you're just playing it too slow.
Okay.
You don't forget your Q heals you.
Yeah.
There was a minion wave right behind him, right? So what does that mean we can do? Oh, that means we can Q Nasus, and then we can Q the minions and get... The reason we're doing that is so we can heal from our Q. If we're
Okay.
executing the minions and making sure we're only queuing ones that we can kill, we're going to heal from our Q. And
Okay.
we're going to get away from Nasus in that time.
Okay.
And we're going to Q
So,
right back onto it.
am I going
And we're gonna
Bork
keep
for the
our team, so.
tanks?
I think
Or
that's
it might
actually
take a
pretty
while
good
for me to
I
build,
think
but...
Bork's good now.
Okay.
Bork's pretty good now with the buff up to melee. So I've actually never seen Bork, or I've seen a little bit of Bork earlier, but
Okay. I'm
think
confident I'm
it-
using both.
good buy.
So okay, heard. Yeah, I'm confident with 2 active items, if that helps. But obviously I'm shit with my Q.
They got it.
Fucking A, dude. You want...
We kind of just had to fight here. You guys are gonna lose if you don't. Just ult. You really need to ult. And Q. Yeah.
Fuck, I got a flash. Shit. And probably not gonna be worth. Nope.
Okay, well, Jaren
I
flash.
got my fucking GA.
I really don't know what's going on. Jin's out there pushing mid lane.
So I guess it's apparent as to okay. Okay. I guess it's apparent as to why I have trouble extending my lead. Shit. No. Run. Just run.
I mean, if they keep fighting at our tentacles. Alright, well. I mean, your score looks good, but you did not really execute team fights. Like, as you could kill them all, but we're not. That's the problem. Like, not using the marks, we're not really doing as much damage as we really should be with this lead that we have.
Yeah. Oh, alright, so my key resets. Fuck you guys. Alright, yeah, so a lot of my games end up like this, and now I have an idea why. It's like I can look at myself and see, like, okay, decent score, a lot of gold, but I'm shit with extending my lead.
Yeah, and again, 5 CS average. Like, if imagine if you had,
Yeah.
instead of 206 CS, if we had how long is it? 37 minutes. If we had even like 280 or 300 CS, we would
Right.
have an extra like what your board would pretty much be done.
Hmm.
You'd have been full build. So yeah,
And none of the enemy team got to full
huh?
build.
No, you're not.
Jesus.
All right, let me share my screen.
Okay.
I mean, we did start off with quite the weird Nasus. I mean,
Where's my Discord at? What the world?
so you gotta ask yourself, you know, especially if this is like a range matchup. If you push this wave in, are you gonna be able to do anything to them? Like, if you try to, if you get this wave pushing towards Nasus, are you gonna be able to hit him? Because again,
Uh,
he will you win an auto attack trade on the Nasus if he just Qs you?
no.
All right. So why do we want to hit this minion? We don't, because all this does is make it start pushing towards Nasus, which is gonna make it harder for you to CS.
Okay.
Right? So you just want to be sitting here waiting for the minions to get as low as possible, and then just queue it. So then you get a stack. And if Nasus is here, you know he's playing around here probably. You just if he walks up to a minion, you queue again. You queue again. If you don't hit any of these, will usually these three will be low at the same time, right? And then you just queue them each, get a couple stacks. Maybe you auto onto him, and then just back up. Just do a little bit of trade so he doesn't just get damage onto you for free, right? So you're gonna queue the third minion, auto him, and then back up, right? So you just get at least a little bit of damage on him if he's gonna hit you with a Q.
Okay.
And then you'll wait for these minions to be low, and then you'll do the same thing, just queue onto them.
Okay.
And I know it's hard to kind of just talk about in theory here, but
You're
it's
fine.
the best we can do since this guy's just AFK.
It's all good, man.
But
And
so,
I'm gonna rewatch this too, obviously. But
right.
yeah.
But see how the wave, like, let's pretend he's up here and he's just last hitting, and you'd shove this in now.
Hmm.
I mean, you'll hit level 2 first, but I mean, obviously, if he's serious, at least been hitting these a little bit, so they're at least a little bit like thinned out a bit. But once he hits level 2 and he gets his wither, like, if you're playing right here, look where you have to farm from.
And that puts me at a disadvantage because the jungler can
Right,
gank and
right. Jungler
yeah.
can come from either side right now, and you're stuck up here last hitting. So you go up to last hit, a minion jungler comes out, now you have to flash away, and now you're
Okay.
down a flash, and now Nasus withers you next time, and jungler's there, and you're kind of just doomed.
Okay.
So that's we don't really want to put ourselves right here, right? We just want to be nice, just last hitting minions, just making sure we get the last hits, and not trying to hit him instead of last hitting. The
Hmm.
only time, as I was trying to say in game, the only time you want to look to hit him if you lose a minion for it is if you're gonna like pretty much get him from full HP to half HP, and that means that you're still up at this HP. So like maybe like level 4 or 5, we can hit him with a stun, and then if we had to choose between hitting him with a stun or a minion, we've got our 5 stacks. We stun him, we can queue him, auto him, and then back up. And in that time, he's hit us twice. We're a little bit chunked on HP, but he's big chunked on HP, right? So this means next time he walks up for a minion, we do that same combo, and he's gonna die, or he's gonna be forced out of lane. So that's the one time it'd really be worth it to like miss a CS for that. But right now, I would really just prioritize that you only CS over hitting him,
Okay.
and only make sure you're gonna like go onto him if you're not gonna miss CS for it.
And then this is when I was just taking minion aggro for free when I'm thinking that
Yeah,
I'm just like
yeah.
keeping him
Which
off
is
the
bad. Yeah, it's bad. You don't want to take free damage
yeah.
at all, right? Because early laning is really important. Whoever has more HP,
Okay.
and we can't. Yeah, we missed that one. But just make sure you're working on really last hitting,
Okay.
and then see. So what I saw right now when I said to go bot, because you're crashing this in these AFK, you look at this. Look how their icons are overlapping.
Hmm. That means they're
That
fighting.
doesn't happen unless they're standing right here. Like they're you know here and here. That's how close Nautilus is. So that means that Nautilus landed a hook or you got caught. So I want to look at this right now and see, are they going to keep fighting? Because then you know that you can just move down like this, because they're not going to back up. They're going to think I really is level 2 ganking them.
Hmm.
They're fighting. And ideally, instead of going right here, because this just shows Nasus, hey, I really is going here, you like
Go that way.
move
Okay.
this way. Yeah, kind of fake like you're just backing up.
Hmm.
Because I mean, you can't really do anything here, anyways, right? You're not gonna hit this turret. You're not gonna hit him. You're not gonna farm under here. You're just gonna hit GP2. So okay, we want to look for something else. If there's nothing to do with like in terms of a realm right here, all you really want to do now is just walk over here, get a ward, walk maybe walk up here, get a ward, and then just come back to lane. And by that time, it's bouncing back to you.
Okay.
But we don't want to just be sitting in mid doing nothing right now. Because even if you're not actually roaming bot or something, if you disappear from mid, that's going to create pressure on the map. Because these guys don't know where you're at. Where's the mid laner? Even if you're just sitting in this bush, where's the mid laner? Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's coming bot. So now their bot lane has to back up. I know in this healer maybe they don't do that, but that's the theory. And sometimes it'll do it, and it's better to just get in the habit of it.
Okay.
Right? But you want to be given it on. So even that word's okay. I would say it's best to ward right here.
Mhm.
Reason being is now if jungler starts doing raptors, you see him doing raptors. And that's really nice for you because if he's right here and you're here, oh shit, Set's gonna gank me after. So I need to start getting ready to back up.
Mhm.
Or if this is warded, like this area,
Mhm.
most of the time, you'll see the jungler come like this or like this. So, if you're paying attention to your map, you'll see him. And so that means you can play now on aggressively down on this side of the lane because you don't have vision of the top side of the map, right? So if he ganks you from the top side, if you're paying attention, if you're standing here, you can react and run this way because he has to run all the way out from the top side of the lane, right? Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it gives you more safety to play on that of the bottom side of the lane and play a little more aggressively into like Nasus, especially if you're snowballing is like a really into a ranged matchup. But you get onto a ranged champion, you pretty much just win.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's why I love playing her mid too. You just gap close with your Q onto a minion and
Mhm.
stun them, and yeah, I hear that.
All right, so this is where we get a little impatient, right? So let's
Yeah.
figure out, is there any reason to try to stun him from here when you can just he's running this way, so we're gonna run this way.
I see.
And then once we meet him here, now we're gonna go for a stun because it's hard for him to dodge when we're right on top of it.
Mhm.
But if we're dropping the stun from like here into here, it's pretty easy for him to react to that and dodge it.
Okay.
Plus, you don't even have vision of him necessarily. But like, see, so you're playing fine here, but we didn't need to throw the second one out
Mhm.
because we don't know where he's at. Why don't we just wait to see him, make sure we stun him, and then we can Q him, ignite him, Q him again.
And then I also forced myself into a 1v2
Right.
and missed my stun. Okay.
Yeah, because if this stun hits him, he's dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or at least what happens here is he flashes. Okay, I didn't stun him. Probably don't kill him now. You kind of want to make sure if these guys have summoners up there, maybe we can flash after him or Q onto him, and these guys can follow up with flash. So while you're walking down, press tab, check what their summoners are. So that gives you a little more info. Regardless, if we don't want to blow our flash, or if at this point he dodges stun, we don't think we kill him, or if he flashes my stun here and we don't think we can kill him like by chasing, great, we got his flash. Bot lane got help. Draven's low. These guys are healthy. They should win lane now. At least they're not always going to, but in theory, you put them in a good spot. So okay, I'm just gonna move back to mid and catch my wave now.
Right.
And because your wave was crashed under tower, and the next wave is still here, there's a turret shooting their minions or your minions while their minions are just hitting your minions. So this wave is going to bounce back to you, and you maybe miss 1 or 2 CS in this whole round.
Hmm.
But over committing like this, now we just lose too much HP. Now you can't really go back to mid lane, right? But if you're right here, if you're still healthy like this, and you flash this and the fight's over, okay, I'm healthy enough still to just walk back to mid and catch the wave here.
Okay.
If I overcommit at this point, like I'm getting kind of desperate. See how this Q like
Hmm.
now I'm really low.
And yeah, and I
Yeah.
if I would have hit the
So right
stun,
now,
the Q would have been worth. But
yeah, exactly. But at this point, you don't want to be dipping so hard on them. Like just hover around, like try to just hover outside of Draven's like damage range, so that these guys still know that you're a threat here. Now
okay.
these guys can just hit you in for free. But if you run all the way back here, they hit you in for free. But if you're standing here, they have to still worry about this Irelia.
Hmm.
Granted, Jin should have just backing up sooner as well, but just that's something to be aware of because you want to be creating pressure as much as often as possible.
Yeah, and then staying here versus
Now,
just leaving.
now
Yeah.
you're just staying inside his damage range for no reason, right? You're fine here. You're in a good spot. No reason to turn around here. You're still in a good spot, but there's no reason to turn around here.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? 2 for 1.
Nothing. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
you're doing is say, hey, like you literally look, watch yourself. You say, hey Draven, hit me. You walk up, hey Draven, hit me. Why are we moving this way now? Hey Draven, hit me.
Instead of just
Just
straight to
run.
tower.
Just
Yeah.
run. Yeah. Even if you get the stun, it's just not worth it right now because Alistair stuns you. You don't kill him.
Okay.
And now we can't 100% can't go back to mid. And now that see how big this wave was, we still would have caught all this by now.
Yeah.
But we're missing it all. This was a good stun and not queuing onto him. We
Thank
should
you.
just be
1 in
queuing
a
that
million.
minion. Yeah. So what we should just be doing now is looking the last hit with a Q. Just queue this. Why do we try to auto queue it? It's definitely dead to a Q. Just queue it.
Okay.
All you're gonna do is queue and you're gonna back up.
I guess
and
I'm
you're
worried
gonna,
about like wasting mana. Is
it's 20 mana
yeah.
and you have corrupting pots.
Yeah. So that's kind of senseless. I gotcha.
Because you can trade with him once you get stacks up.
Okay.
But until your stacks are up, you can't trade with him. So if you'd queued that one, now you queued this one, you would have been at 3 stacks. And then you're gonna get this caster, and you're gonna be 4 stacks, and then you're gonna stun him, and you're gonna queue him, you're gonna be 5 stacks.
Right.
And you're gonna just whack him. Or if you even W, that's another stack too, right?
Yep. Yep. Because they all the abilities keep
So
the
right now this
stacks.
guy's ganking. You have a corrupting pot. And you already procced it, which is good. Wait for him to come in a little bit more, and just proc your mark. And so like as soon as he was like right here, and your mark was about to run, just you're already like in damage range. Just queue him, ignite him, walk away, because he's gonna be baited onto you. Walk away. And then when Nocturne gets in and starts doing damage, he's gonna get lower and lower, and then you can ignite and you can queue him too.
Okay.
To try to finish him off.
So you're saying
You
like he'll
just
be
can't. You just to try to bait with the Q, like queue him, and then you're gonna get your Q reset off that mark. Just walk away because you don't want to. You have this much health. You obviously don't want to be like standing on top of him.
Gotcha.
And he's not gonna kill you in like 1 Q, right?
Yeah.
So look how much damage you're doing because you have your 5 stacks. If you would just queued onto him and got the reset and put yourself at 5 stacks, you'd just be doing the same thing. And then you'd back up until Nocturne gets the fear off, and as soon as Nocturne gets the fear off, you can go back in on him, right?
Okay.
Because he's CC'd, he's taking damage. Just you got I realize like seems like she's really fast paced, but you got good early players. You're being really patient on her.
All right. So yeah, slow it down. Slow it down.
Yeah, for sure. And we don't trying to W E for there for the CS. That's good.
All
So
right.
we just want to making sure we're getting the CS.
Thank you. Thank you.
Get these two. It's good. Now we're stacking. If we queue this one right now, we're at 4, and then we could queue this one. That would be at 5, and then we could just auto him. He withered us right now. So what does that tell us? What do we want to do while we're CC'd?
E him when it comes back up, or W if we're gonna about to get hit.
W.
Okay.
He's gonna wither us. We're gonna auto him 1 time with 5 stacks after this, and we're gonna hold our W because we're getting CC'd. We can't do our most damage right now, anyways. So let's lock ourselves in this damage reduction because we can't do very much damage anyways, right? So this is a good time for us to just hold the W on him, so that we can kind of counter his CC. And then when we come out, when the wither's like almost over, which you can see right here, which I know your W doesn't last that long. W still lasts a good amount of time though. Then you could stun him and Q him and like Q him again, and potentially by that time maybe this minion's like lower, and you might be able to Q out on this minion. Right? Even if it's not, if you're done trading and you've had your Q reset and you're done trading, you just Q to this minion.
Okay.
And get out. But you got to be thinking a lot as like your surroundings on it really, because you want to be using these minions to your advantage completely, right?
And there I used my W, right? But I used it at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're 5 stacks right now, and he's marked, and Nocturne's here. Nocturne's out of mana, though. That's what we got to think about. So it's kind of scary. But what again, your Q heals you, right? So, I'm 5 stacks. I could hit this minion 1 time and then Q it and get a little heal, and then maybe hit this one and then Q it and get a little heal, and then Q to him really quick.
Okay.
Yeah, but if Nocturne's this is actually kind of scary. Well, I mean, his wither's down. So I mean, you even just hit him here. What you could do is Q get the reset and then Q to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Q auto him and then Q to this minion. And now you're out, and you just got free damage on him. You don't have to always like look to all in with it. Really, just look to get an HP advantage, and then if you're full HP or if you're 3/4 HP and he's half HP, next time you land the stun, you're definitely gonna kill him.
Heard.
Short trade's like really important.
Okay.
All right, and so what do we see here? Oh, we're level 5. We need to know if our Q can kill us. I'm pretty sure it can
I'm
because
yeah,
we could
you're
Q it.
probably right. I'm confident in
We
that. Yeah.
Yeah, we could Q to this one now, and then go for the stun on him. Q to him. Even if we miss the stun, we got Nocturne here, so we'll just Q to him anyways. But we're gonna go for the stun first, so that we can get the reset
Okay.
and the passive mark. So
Okay,
so
yeah.
there we go.
So
We
you're
did it.
right. Yep,
We did
yep.
it, but it was really slow, right? Because we could have done that right away and gotten range of him.
Mm-hmm. And I know you have to go at 8, so if there's any way like you need to speed this up, like just, let me know. Just
I
do
could
it.
probably be a little bit late, but I'm not. I'm not worried right now. We got what, like 15 minutes still? Yeah,
Yeah.
like 17 minutes. That's totally fine.
Okay.
Because I think
I'm just
late,
letting you know I understand life shit.
yeah. But I think the biggest things anyways are like laning, because you want to get your laning, and then late game is pretty generic, like just side laning and understanding that stuff that we can cover pretty quick. But
Yeah.
because a lot of late game stuff too is even team fighting is similar to like this stuff, like thinking about what are all my options with my Qs. That's what I really is about,
Okay.
really just understanding all of my Q options, especially like in a team fight, you ulti, you hit 3 people, they're all right here. We don't want to just Q this guy. We want to Q and then Q back to this guy,
Mm-hmm.
because then we're getting as much damage as possible off. And again, really important thing on really is that your Q heals you. Like, so if you're getting resets off like that, you're getting heal.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's something in like watching like outplay videos and stuff like that
Yeah, like if you
that I
we
didn't
played
pick
it
up
earlier
on.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
So
that makes sense.
right. So if you ulti and you hit 1, 2, 3 people, you Q, and then you E. Maybe hit 2 people, and then you Q, and then you Q, and then you Q.
Yeah, because you get that reset again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really fucking hard. I'm not saying that like it's
It's
easy. Like
easy, yeah, yeah.
it's it's practice. It's practice. But also one thing to think about too is like notice how Nasus keeps shoving this wave on you, and look where the wave's at for you right now. Right, we talked about you farming from here.
Mhm.
Why is this Nocturne gank work? Because Nasus keeps putting himself in this spot. You can abuse these players nonstop for this in this elo. They will always push, always push. So if you just don't
Because
get
they don't
minions
know
until when
freezing,
that's
they
hit,
don't know anything else.
yeah,
Okay.
they don't have any idea what they're doing. They just think I want to kill the minions. So
Okay.
if you just use this to your advantage and just let them get to this point, especially someone like Aurelia, if you land a stun on someone from here, like I know Nasus is a bit of a weird matchup, but most time a mage, if if you wait and you see, oh, this minion's low like this, like let's say you're Aurelia standing up here and they have a mage down here like Zoe or Oriana.
Mhm.
This minion right here, I can Q to this, assuming you've already got 3 stacks, okay? I can Q to this, put myself at 4 stacks, W her 5 stacks,
5.
or E 5 stacks, Q, and she's just dead. And then even if by the time I've used my Qs, she's not dead, how much HP is she at? She's like 200 HP, 100 HP. I'll
Mhm.
take that. I'll just go back here. And now she either recalls and misses all of the CS because it's slow pushing and you're just gonna freeze it here, or she's going to be greedy and think I have to crash this wave, and she'll walk up again, and then you'll just Q a minion again and do the same thing
Yeah.
and finish her off.
And if she's dead, I just shove the wave and try to get back to
Yep.
this same situation. I got you.
Yep. Like that Q to escape was nice,
Okay.
but playing it slow here is okay, but like we just got to realize, he's already used his E, he has already withered us. Can he kill me right away? If I just Q to him really quick and then hit him a couple times, can he kill me, or can Nocturne get in here and then I can just Q to him and get out?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Because if he's got wither up, it's kind of hard to jump on him because then maybe it's harder to damage. But it's really good that you turn around right here because we don't know if Set's in here.
Right. Right.
But he just got ganked. What is he thinking? Nocturne just walked right down here. He doesn't care. He's like, oh, the minion wave's up here. I gotta go hit that. You can do this every game to these players. Like that is how you will
That's
just
literally
always
all
get.
they're
That's
thinking.
how you're gonna get solo kills. Yeah, that's how you're gonna get solo kills, and that's what you were thinking at level 1 too. To be fair,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
you know, like to be just a little fair. But you know, in high elo games, or if you watch like high elo VODs, you'll notice like
Yeah.
even if the person's not in the lane, that player knows if I start hitting this, it's gonna push them. And then depending on the matchup, if it starts pushing them, the enemy can just wait for it to come into them, and now I don't get to play the game. So they have to wait for the last second, the last hit. So it doesn't do that.
Okay.
And that's why they do it.
That makes a lot of
And you know, I
sense.
think that's just die here. I think. Oh yeah, this was the. We Q in, yeah. So it's just a little slow on the Q, but see, this is where you Q to him first instead of just, you know, go for the E and then Q.
Yeah.
And unless if he's low enough that you know he's gonna die by queuing onto him and then stunning him, because you know point blank it's easier to stun, then that's totally good. Like this case might be a good case. This you know I would argue, you know, this was actually a good play.
Yeah, I
I'm
know
just
what you
saying
mean. It's like
keep it in mind.
there's two things that could be right, but one is more optimal. Yeah.
Well, I'd say going for the Q into the stun here. If you know he's gonna, you know, you two have the damage to kill him with the stun. I'd say that's the right play, more optimal play.
Okay. All right.
I just want you to be I just want you to be aware
Heard.
of like a late game. You know, if this Nasus is full HP right here, like you Q onto him, well then even if you Q onto him at the stun, he's probably not gonna die, right? So like if he's still, I want to say at this point, like say at this point he's still full HP. You need the stun to kill him.
Mm.
You need the reset Q to kill him at that point. So that's when like, okay, I'm gonna just walk up and try to throw the stun at him while he's feared, because that's chaining CC. That's easy. He's feared. He can't dodge the stun.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. He can't. And it's actually more optimal, really. I mean, I don't want to get too much into like advanced mechanics because it's a lot to think about at once.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more optimal than in this point to E here and then E here,
Oh, in front.
because
Yeah.
because the first one travels and gets put down, and the second one is right here, so it makes the stun come out faster.
Oh, it's actually faster? What?
Yeah, because if you have to drop your first one here, and then the second one comes out, the second one has to drop, and then they connect. So it's more like it's easier to land if you put the first one behind him, and then you can put the second one. Like say he gets unfeared and he moves up to dodge it. Now you can put the second one right here. But if you put the first one right here, the second one has to come out in front of him, so it gives him a little bit more time to react to it.
That
And that's a
makes.
little bit advanced, but
Well, I love hearing that. I'm definitely gonna do that more often.
no. So I think we killed him. So we just want to shove. Sadly, we lost. This is like really important that we don't lose a Q reset when we're trying to shove out, right? Like,
Yeah, like they're.
really important. So what we could be doing here in terms of mini wave CSing. So this Q is good. All right. We know, or we should know based on the amount of HP this minion has, one turret shot doesn't kill this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what you should do,
But I've
start
messed
hitting
it up.
these ones. Yeah, start hitting these ones. Let the tower hit this one. Q this one. Q this one. Q this one. Right. So like, you know, I mean, you might not have time, but like if you're walked up here and just hit this while the turret hit this to 1 HP, you can then Q to this one, and then you just got a free auto on this one to push as fast as possible. Like just, you know, how can I push as fast as possible? So
Right.
then like, you know, I would even say you could just wait for this minion to take the tower shot, but you could make it even more optimal by I can hit this minion while the turret's shooting this one. And then Q to that one to last hit it, and then Q back to this one since I autoed it, it's this low. I can Q this one, then Q here, and then I'm just ready to auto these two. It's a little bit more optimal. It's not that big of a change, but that's you know, it's still like it adds up.
Okay. Yeah, part of getting more CS. Ooh, man, I got more problems than I thought I did. I'm starting to wonder how I ever even made it to
I
gold.
mean,
Well, I
there's a
guess.
lot of things in
Yeah.
league, and you're also picking a pretty hard champion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So we see Nasus rotating bot here. This is just needing to look at our map. Set. I mean, if you react to this and this looks like you can get there, you should just move. But you know, obviously you died right away, so no. And at that point, it's like if I go bot, it's a 4v3. My AD carry is recalling anyways, and my Nautilus is out of mana. There's no way I can save them. So this is good because you're just gonna deny Nasus. bit.
Okay.
And then this is just another time where it's important we make sure that our cues are last hitting. So I
And then-
think we maybe messed. Yeah, we
yeah.
could auto cue this one, right? Just practice on that.
Okay.
Just really need to make sure that we and you can
Because I could
even
have 3 minions there.
there's really nothing wrong, and I've done this plenty of times myself. There's not when I'm trying to. There's nothing wrong going into a training mode game or custom game, giving yourself a Tiamat, and just try. What you can do is slow push a wave into their turret, and then you're gonna get a big wave built to you, and just practicing like fast queuing to minions and making sure you're getting the last hits. There's nothing wrong with that, and if anything, it's purely beneficial.
All right. And then we get wrecked.
Yeah. So this is another time, right? If you're really, you're about to get CC'd by, them, right?
Mhm.
Like he's gonna CC you, and every those W is uncancelable, right?
Yeah.
Even by the fucking suplex king over here. So, he's about to suplex my ass. I'm just gonna turn the W on because then when I'm CC'd, I'm gonna take less damage. And then when you come out of it, right? When you're here and you just reduced all this damage because your W is broken. um, now I have my stun that I can just drop on these two and just walk away.
Okay.
And then if I need to flash still, I will flash, but I'll survive for sure.
Gotcha.
So when you're getting ganked and there's a CC that you can't avoid, just W. That's W time. Because
Okay.
otherwise they're gonna get stunned and then they're gonna use all of their damage on you at that time because that's how it is, I guess. Here, this is good. You ignited him, you autoed him. You know he's dead here. Don't need to auto him again. Let's move up.
Okay.
Right,
So
another
don't
auto's a
waste
waste
time.
because you know he's dead to this ignite at this point, right? He doesn't have a heal. It's like
Yeah.
so you go for another auto here, but we should just immediately be going back to try to do this.
Okay. Because then I could be at NASA sooner.
Yep, exactly. And you just ult him ASAP. Yep, good.
And for some reason, I just keep attacking the big one.
Yeah, I don't know why. Because your ult is gonna slow him. Just move into him, get the Q. And
Okay.
then this is good. All right, we're gonna move back to mid lane and we're gonna shove that out because our mid laner just died, right? Oh, this is where it poops. So I don't know what happened, but that's where you're just trying to shove out as fast as possible because you killed Nasus, you want Nasus to miss the CS in mid, and then you're gonna shove it out. And you're gonna reset like you did. And this is good that you look bot for potential here. It's good that you're looking, but okay, he left, so we're just gonna leave. And then this is where they just took dragon. You can't go up here because if they could all three just come immediately from dragon to here.
Mhm.
And now if you're here, like Alistar has Mobies, even if you run up this way, he goes up this way. You're doomed. They take
Okay.
dragon, or if you don't have even if they don't take dragon, if you don't have vision, like this whole jeez bronze man, I haven't seen this in a long time. The whole map is gray. The entire map except for right here is gray. What the fuck? So instead of crashing the turret, because we only have 3 CS anyways, let's use this time to try to go get some vision, just plop down right here for ourselves. Because now that this is warded, now if I get the next wave pushed in, now I can move up here and play again down on this side. Because again, if I see someone come from here, now I can move down this way and get out.
Yeah.
Or if I decided to go ward top side, if I have a ward like up here, or even just one of these brushes up here, now I can play up here aggressively because if someone's going to come from up here, I'll see them and I can just move like this.
Mhm.
But always look for vision at this time because you don't want gray on the map. Just makes it harder for you.
Yeah,
Straight
and
up.
the fact that I have a ward and it's
Yeah,
not down.
exactly.
Yeah.
This
Nope.
stun's good. So it's good that you don't take this fight. Most people would just say, "Oh, I hit it. I'm gonna fight him." But Alistair could easily be here, right? We don't see Alistair bot. He took Dragon with the Nasus, so is Alistair around here? And I think Alistair actually does show up, right?
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
so. Yeah.
But so okay, when he moves here though, when he was still marked, this is a good time to just queue him
Okay.
and then maybe back out.
But
Because
not ult him.
yeah, not. I
Okay.
mean, unless you think you can kill him.
Okay. Gotcha. But
Like
he's
if you know
yeah.
your damage and he's low, but I mean, if he has ulti, he's just gonna pop ulti. You're not gonna kill him, and
Okay.
we don't really just want to trade our ultis. We'd
Heard.
rather use it for.
Yeah, I think I whiffed it like twice in this
I think
game too.
we do ulti, but see, this is why we didn't
Bad
really want to
timing,
ult him.
yeah.
We just want to. He stepped all the way up here. We can trade onto him and just move back, right?
Mhm.
Okay, cool, free trade. But then if we overcommit again, We don't want to, just because Alistair hasn't shown up yet, take away the possibility that it could be here, because this is what happens. He ends up being here, and you should still die here. Like
But the Alistar is bad, so
yeah, Alistair shows up. You should just be walking this way, right, out of his range. Because now if he's gonna combo you, you're gonna still be under your turret. He's gonna tank turret, whatever. Nasus is in the range. But watch the way you move. Watch what you do. Why do we turn right here? Now if he combos us, and if somebody's around, they could walk up to us with us. But if we're right here, we put the most distance between anybody from over here. But now we just moved right here. If he comboed, someone could walk up. Like if it's Draven, I mean Draven's bot, but like anybody. There's really no reason to take an aggressive stance on Alistair, because you're only gonna lose on HP if he combos you.
Okay.
Because you have no cooldowns. You have no cooldowns. There's no reason to turn down like this. Just move up.
All right.
Because you still don't want to get comboed. Because what do you know? Just theoretically, someone could be over this wall, flash it. Set could do another fucking suplex from behind. Like, you just gotta think. You gotta think of everything. Someone's not on the map. You want to. A good rule to play by is if people aren't on the map, play as if they're in your lane. Just
Oh, really?
to be safe.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
Damn.
unless they're not, like, you should be. Jungler's not on the map. Okay, he's ganking me.
Okay.
Until
No
I see,
matter
oh,
what, just like yeah.
Jungler's top. Okay, now I can go for the solo kill. And that's why you're just playing for HP advantages. Because if you just all in an extended trade, jungler could easily come and fuck you over. But if you just take those small trades that you like you Q onto minions 3 times, you hit them 1 time, you Q them, you get the 5 stack, you auto them a couple times, you back up, or you stun them, you Q them twice, you back up, you get the 300 HP lead. Now, as you whittle them down, as you have an advantage, as the wave comes over here, next time, you're just gonna kill them. And if they're already super low, then you can probably kill them before the jungler can even like get on top of you. And then that's cool. I kill them and then I walk away from the jungler because depending on who the jungler is, if it's like Zac, he can come from over the wall, so that's a little more scary. We really need vision again. Yeah, good rule to play by, and usually what if you're on my streamer, you see me do is like I'm like, well, I really want this wave bottom, but it's past the river and I don't see someone, so I'm gonna die if I do it, even if they're top lane. Like they could show up top, and then I'm like, oh, there they are, cool, now I get to farm it. But until they do, I'm like, oh, feels bad, man, but I can't do it because I can't risk dying. Because if I die, I miss all of it anyways, and just give them a donation.
Okay.
But at this point, I think this is just he's out of mana. We should just be fucking him up. Like, oh, well, I don't even care. This is where you just fuck him up. Because even if junglers around here at this point, I mean, I think we probably have some more information. Yeah, okay. Set was bot, Karen was bot, Alice was bot. So we know that their whole team was like near bot, and Nasus, or not right, Nasus, Draven was recalling, or I don't know, but this is why at this time, like, it's good to like look at this right now, right? Get some information. If some of them are low on HP, they're not going to come mid right after. But okay, we see 3 of them, so now we can pretty safely assume, Draven's probably not mid alone, or I think we maybe saw a recall, but
yeah, I remember when yeah, go ahead.
If it's just Draven who's gonna come out at us, like, we'll just walk away from him. Like, if we need to, we'll throw ulti at him to slow him and walk away. But this is a time, okay, Nasus I should be looking to fight him, because what is he gonna do? Nothing. He can't even ulti.
Yeah.
This would just purely be like all right, you got 2 stacks, auto this, Q it, like you do. All right, now what? Now we E him and hopefully hit a minion too, and then we can Q the minion, get 5 stack. If we hit the E, we get 5 stack too, and then Q him, and just auto him to death. And then Q him once, get the reset, start autoing him, save your second Q, so that if he flashes, you can follow up, or just for potential, because autoing tends to give them a little space if they're not walking back, and then if they get out of range, you can Q onto him again.
Right.
But I mean, I would say for bronze though, your clicks are pretty like good. Like, you click a lot more than the average person in bronze does by far, which is good. And for the most part, you're clicking pretty close to your champion, which is good.
Okay. Just need to Slow it
think
the
differently
fuck
about it.
down and think
Yeah,
differently.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like seriously, yeah. Playing really like hyphy all the time. So we've
All right.
got
Just because
like
she's
I mean,
fast doesn't mean I have to like go
yeah.
so
So
hard. Yeah.
this was really good too, right? So you've got the mark on him. As soon as you stun him, you should just cue him
Hmm.
because then you're gonna have a second queue up anyway. So just cue him for the damage, and then start hitting this one,
Okay.
right? Because okay, then he gets under turret. I don't want to have him anymore, but at least you did some damage to him. Or if he plays next to this, what we could do is like cue him. If this, I don't know if the clone gets marked too, but if your E hits both of them and this also gets marked, you cue him, you cue this, you cue him again,
Okay.
right? But because I mean, look, the mark disappeared, but like he could be just even this much less on HP, and that's nice because
Mm.
there's no reason not to, unless it's if you're not marking him. But this is a time where you're queuing before your E is like, okay, maybe we could look at that. Because look where he's at. This guy's not getting away from you. You can walk up to him. He's on your side of the. This is a turret over here. Like, where is he gonna go? So all we gotta do is walk up to him. We don't even need the queue, and then stun, and then get the reset.
All
Right.
right.
So this is like patience. If there's like if you have a ward here, something you see Alistair and Draven right here, all right, maybe then we even then you could just walk at this angle and then go for the E. But if it's like a dire situation, maybe then you just queue to him more to put space between you and whoever's like on this area, right, or over here. Then you can just queue to him to get out. But if you can, like in this situation, okay, I know I can play patiently because Alistair's dead and Garen's top. Um, just walk up to him, stun him, and then now you still have your Q because you queued him, and now you still have the second part because you reset it, right? And now you just hold on to it. You hold on to it.
Mm.
He gets 1 HP. You queue him for the last hit. Great. I mean, that's what it really does best. She steals kills with her Q. I fucking God, dude. I I hate it really, dude, because I play AD carry and I never get to farm if she's in the lane. I never
Okay.
get to farm, dude. She's like, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine. I'm like, dude, share, please. I don't have a Q. That's not fair. Dude, like this was good. That was a good kill on Nasus. That was patient. I think you walked up to him. You didn't, yeah. See, like right here. You played it patiently. That was really good.
Why to walk up there but not the other time? I need to be
Yeah.
consistent. Yeah.
This is even a time maybe you could argue it'd be okay to queue onto him first because he's pretty low, right? Like the other time the set was full HP.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that confuses me here is just a little bit of the movement.
All right. Oh, why'd I go
Right? Like
backwards?
yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's okay to wiggle, but like I mean here you drop a stun. You don't drop the second one right away because you want to when you drop one of those E's, this guy is like, oh god, where's the stun coming out? He's trying to move like this. He's like in and out, in and out, in and out, and it makes it easy for you to just drop the other one. But if you try to do it like really fast, like boom, boom, then he just moves one way and you missed.
Okay.
But like, so this is like, what is this guy even doing running this shit? Like, where's one stun? Just but so you drop one, and this is okay. But like, as soon as he turned around, we should be mirroring him and moving back at him.
Okay. And I know what mirroring is, so that's fun.
Yeah.
If you watch LS, you know what mirroring is, Jesus, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you tether. You tether.
You tether. You mirror your tether. And then you pick Annie.
Yeah, right. I actually did that for a while. It went pretty well, but it's just not as fun to play.
Yeah,
Gets
I mean,
boring.
look, I totally get it. If you want, like, if you want instant elo, you can play as your champions. But if you care more about enjoying the champion you're playing, then like,
Yeah,
I
like I
totally
don't
get it.
just want to you know, like I mean like climbing's cool and I want to climb, but I want to I get that I don't understand enough about like mid in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I understand that, but I don't know, is there something wrong with my thinking? Like should I just play Annie or like
I I think people should play what they want to like enjoy playing because you're not gonna like care to improve if you're not enjoying what you're doing.
Okay.
But this is like another type. Like I'm just gonna keep showing you examples of like impatience, right? This
Yeah,
is where you throw
because
out
that's
two
my
two instant
biggest
keys.
problem. Is that
It's,
what you're saying?
yeah,
Okay.
but it's on Alistair, but like why? If you just drop 1E, this is fine. But now you can kind of hover in this area, and then if these guys walk up, you can drop it down here. And now you get 2 stun. We don't need to go for that instant root on Alistair right now, right? Like, not that big a deal. Maybe we don't even need to use the E because it's just on Alistair anyways. Maybe we could hold on to it
Okay.
and wait for a better moment to use it. Because I would even say, yeah, like I wouldn't really go for the stun right here. I would probably just, hover in this area where you can kind of be a threat to these guys coming in. And then if you find a better opportunity to stun, you do it. If not, like, okay, maybe then we could just go for the stun on Alistair or Nas and then walk away if we need to. Like disengage type stun.
Okay.
Like, see, if we still have our stun here, oh, Draven, I'm gonna ulti him. And then when he's slowed by my ulti, I'm queuing onto him, and then I'm gonna stun him point blank with my reset, and I'm gonna queue him again when he's stunned and get another reset, and then queue him again. Now he's dead.
All right.
Because stunning that Alistair is maybe not worth it. But then here, okay, we ulti set, we queue him for the reset, finally. But then for some reason we queue him again. Now we don't have
And then
Q.
we don't have Q.
But if you just wait until he's low HP from taking tower, anyways, now we queue him, we kill him with the Q, we get the reset.
Mm.
Or maybe we don't need to because he's tanking turret. But now we have Draven's tanking. Now I still have my Q to kill it to jump on Draven. Because he would, I mean, he does die still, right? But this was a good stun. Again,
But
this kind
again,
of
with the
instant
Q.
Q that, yeah. I mean,
Alright.
it's okay here when you know it's going to kill an assist, but
So I'm playing
we
like
just,
very
we
like
could just. What you really mostly want to do is try to get in the habit of Q, auto Q, when it's low, or Q, kite, Q again if you can't get it back on. Like if you have a teammate dealing damage with you.
but don't instant Q.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
don't just spam double Q.
very reactionary, I guess.
See, then we're really quick with the Q. Just know when you throw down one stun, people get pressured by it. Like they feel like, oh, I have to dodge this. So you can like use it to your advantage instead of trying to go for some super quick stun. You drop one. Now this guy's like, oh boy, he's trying to stun me. Oh boy, where's it coming? And then you just like look at his movement. If he's going like back and forth and back and forth, you can just drop it right here and he's gonna walk into it.
Heard.
But otherwise, if you drop this one right here, he knows that if he just starts running backwards, you're gonna stun him and then Q onto him.
Right.
So they have to kind of change their movement. And you pressure them with that, but you don't really want to go for the instant ease because a lot of the time it makes it harder unless you're like really practiced on it. Oh, this is
The
fucking barrier.
barrier?
Yeah. Whatever, man. I'm not even upset about this death. This guy's got barrier. And then just okay, we respawned. There's no mid wave right now. There's a bot wave. Go eat it. And then because this is where we're looking at the map. Can you be up here? Like, look, my team's right here. If I want to be up here, my team needs to be here and here. If I want to be up here, my team needs to be here
Oh, so for me to pressure my
or
team
here.
has to have pressure too.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Because if you're down here and your team's stuck in here, or you have 2 people in here as well, their team just goes, "Oh, hey, cool, free Aurelia."
I see.
Because your team can't go from here to like Baron while you're down here.
Yeah, like I get the
Like they'll
overstaying
just come
part.
down and kill you and move. Yeah.
Yeah, I get the overstaying part. I guess it was just more of uh the other part that I didn't understand. Like I know pressure, but I guess I didn't know it as well as I thought I did. Like
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought staying down there is okay. Like, oh, they got mid tower, like they're fine, they can defend it, whatever. But yeah, I see why coming here is more important.
Yeah. I mean, and by the way, being here when your team is here doesn't mean like one champion on your team is here. It means if like all 4, or if there's like 1, 3, 1.
Yeah.
But like it's like 1 and there's 2 in base and there's 2 people up here. Like now you guys are both just baiting each other because you're all thinking it's like 2 people in base. Like, but see, like here I'm just ult because you get 2 people with it. Like ulting first, if you can hit multiple people, makes it easier to land your E.
because they're
because they
slowed.
get slowed. Yeah,
Yep.
big slow. And then we got the stun on Draven, but we sadly don't have Q. We could still Q him right here, right?
Mm,
Because what you could do here is if you're, I mean, first of all, you're 3 levels up, you're strong as fuck, and he's level 9. Like, you're gonna shit on him. But if you just Q him and you decide like you can't keep trading onto him, which here you absolutely can, you just Q him and then you Q back out right here.
onto the.
Because again, you're gonna have the reset. So okay, cool. I'll just get in and I'll get out. But I mean, right here, you definitely would just kill him. I mean, I'm telling you, Zitty Carrot, man, we are weak as fuck when we're 3 levels behind. Like, you're gonna shit on me.
That
Yeah, and then
Garen, man.
I think just paying attention to catching sideways more often is like good.
Okay.
Like right here, I think we know that we can clear another wave though because we see the enemy team getting caught down here, so we can and Garen's mid, so cool. We can just clear this wave and keep pressuring, right? Because we saw everybody on our team down there.
And then they come for
But
me.
then this is where you want to be worried about about maybe we don't need to use our W on this wave because there's not really pressure on us to get it too quickly, but like we could just team at auto and just like get it because we don't want to if you're full mana it's fine, but you're getting kind of low on mana, so you want to start considering, do I need to use like the W's and the E's?
Okay.
If you run into someone 1v1, if you plan to stay and try to fight them, you need the mana. Otherwise, as soon as you run out of mana, like you gotta know someone's coming for me. Like this is where you gotta be aware. Like if someone, you should have a general idea of where they might be or how long it takes them to get there, because you need to be out if you don't have mana to fight, which you don't anymore. Which is scary when NASA shows up, right? I don't know what he does, but yeah. And then right here, just keep back distance. So because NASA's here, just turn this way.
Instead, I go straight up.
Yeah, you get withered. But I mean, if we see Nocturne on the map coming this way, it's okay too.
All right.
And then if you are in dire situation, you get out, just ult them for the slow and walk out. But cool, we get a free kill on the Garen. We're just really low on mana. Oh yeah, but you got blue buff off that. That's convenient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you
This
said it
is
was okay to stay.
this was good that you play patiently here. Like, because if you run into them, they 3v1 you, like you can die quickly. But if you just play in the sense where like you're kind of hovering right here in the ranges, if they chase into you now, and you land the stun, you can very quickly Q R Q, right?
Heard.
And then just like burst. But if you try to run into them, it makes it really hard to land the stun, right? So like at this point, he keeps chasing you. If he kept walking up like right here, it's pretty easy to land the stun now.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just try to walk into them, and like the problem is like, even if you walk into them deep here, like maybe you could kill them. But if you get all the way down to here, and now you miss a stun or they dodge it, now you're in a bad spot.
I'm gonna get
But if you're up
collapsed on.
here and they're walking to you and you miss the stun, you're still okay.
Mm.
So it's like you don't want to coin flip based on stun, because like yes, stun you can miss or land it, but they can also dodge or not dodge. Like it's not entirely on you; it's partially on them, right?
Gotcha.
I'd say it's like 70% Aurelia, 30% them, because like a good Aurelia, you just get into you patiently play it, you wait till they like are in kind of a close enough range that they can't dodge it,
Mm-hmm.
or if you ulti first, then But see, this is a time where okay, so the clones do get marked. Nice, jeez. All right, I probably got like 10 more minutes max in me.
All good.
This is where you can ulti. Right, you see, this is marked, so this is where we just mark, and from there we play like maybe this guy's low enough to kill. Now we Q to him again.
Mm-hmm.
We might as well just get all of our marks consumed. I don't know what. I'm so confused. Like for some reason, Nocturne like starts trolling at this point. I don't really understand.
Yeah. Also, I turn off my
Oh, okay.
my all chat and my just chat in general, just because
Yeah.
like it
That's
never
fine.
helps in this elo anyway.
Yeah.
They don't listen to you half the time, so
Yeah,
whatever.
dude, I don't blame you. I think you don't need to go back to base here because again, if you ulti, your Q is gonna heal you. But just because we want to be looking, I mean, you want to be looking here real quick instead of like looking ourselves. Let's glance at these guys. If they start fighting, if you can quickly decide like, oh, okay, I can actually come in here with my ulti still.
I see.
Maybe just depends on the
Just an
HP bars
option.
in team and how they're dropping. Oh, like Nasus just dropped half HP. That means like we're pretty even because I'm half HP, he's half HP. Garen's no ulti, but
And then the Q first. When I could have just
right.
ulted.
And this is, I mean, this is a time too where like you really need your queue up still for 3 people. Like you really need it, right? Like what are you gonna do here once you've queued and now you're just gonna like what are you gonna auto all 3 of these guys to death? Like, I realize it's pretty useless without our queue. But yeah, you totally could have just need be just ulted the Nasus. Or just, I mean, right here, this is a stun. Stun into Qs. Yeah, we go for the Q first into stun. Like, yeah, that you see that.
You're so triggered by that shit, man. I know.
It's a big issue.
Right,
But I mean, aside from, of course, CSing, yeah, just the patience with the fights. I don't know. I know, like, I guided you a little bit through macro play in this game, but like if you can keep it in mind in just terms of like when we're talking about like go side lane, but while you're going side lane, you're staring at the fucking map.
for sure.
Like if my team, because if I start moving up here and my team starts going down here, like oh okay, well that's a little aggressive. I maybe need to come back down, right? Like or if I'm in lane and I'm crushing a wave and I see people's icons overlapping, or I see hey enemy bot lane's this far up, and we're blue side. Well, that's pretty easy for me to get behind them.
Right.
But and then Matt, if you're gonna side lane, just think about pressure because what's crazy, dude. Look how little I'm telling you, you have low CS. Look at this Nasus's CS, dude. Man's got 109.
Yeah.
Imagine if you managed to have 210 here, which is I would even say still kind of low, but it'd be good for this elo. Like 210 would be good for this elo this time.
Okay.
You would have not only 4 more kills of gold and 3 more assists, you would have about 5.5 more kills just in CS
Dang.
worth of gold. And you'd probably, as I said, probably finish your board.
So my early game, I'm really messing up. Well, I'm messing up in a lot of areas, like I know that, but yeah, but like not discounting that, but I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. And this is like, even though they look tanky, you have your passive up, you have your true damage. Like this should just be, you should be queuing back in here.
Yeah, that's an issue. It's just like they're seeing how big their health bars are. It doesn't like really feel like I can do
Right.
as much.
But if you know you got your 5 stacks up, you should
just go
this
for
is where
it.
like in these times, yeah, go for it and like don't be afraid to lose a game because of this. Like this is what you'll learn from. Like go for it. And if you end up doing a shit ton of damage, oh goodness, I didn't know I could do that. And if you do 0 damage, well, you're like, oh, okay, well, I got to do nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
get him next game.
there is a bit of trial of error in league. I have to do that too. Like when I'm learning the champion, I'm like, I do this shit all the time. I would take this in and it'd be like, oh, I died. Well, guess I can't do that again. Like you just like really think about it for future reference instead of just like blowing it off as like a fuck or like great. Like why did it work or why didn't it work?
Okay.
Is it possible to make it work? Like did I misplay? Did I just miss a stun? Did I manage to not get a Q reset? Did I not Q reset on both of them?
Yeah. Because of my
Or did I
healing.
really just do no damage? Yeah.
Okay, because my healing, my items, my CS, I should have been able to take that.
Yeah. But we were moving to side lanes a lot. I know we were trying to get a little bit more CS than we did, but sometimes a lot of times fighting happened. But just try to weave in those like little bits of side lane CS that you can get, or jungle camps as you're saying. Like a lot of times, you're like, should I take Raptors? Like a lot of time, the answer is yes. If someone on your team's not already, or if your jungler's not walking to them, or if there's not already lane CS that you could be eating.
Okay.
But this is what it was. Yeah, because a lot of the time, like people start ARAMing. So like if you can just realize like, oh, there's no reason for their fight to be here, and just maybe danger ping them a ton, or like type like, I guess your chat's off. Like let me wait for me. Sometimes that helps, but dragons respawning. We can't really afford to do this. We need to reset go bot now. But just a lot of times, looking for those side lanes that we do. because that's where you get those big CS discrepancies. Because a lot of the time, I mean, you get a huge XP lead, especially in like this rank where people tend to just 5-man mid randomly. Because the more people sharing XP, obviously the less beneficial it is. But there's a lot of times where we can just there's a big side there's a side wave pushing towards me. I'm just gonna go eat that really quickly. I'm gonna push it out as far as I feel like I comfortably can. If my team's here, I can only comfortably push it out here. My team's up here, I can comfortably push it out to here, and maybe go further if they're gonna keep going.
Okay.
But if my team's pressuring this turret and there's a turret still up, maybe I don't want to go past here if I'm not strong enough to 1v1 someone. Because if I can't 1v1 someone and I go past here, that person's going to move down onto me from here for sure. And then, if my team loses 4v4 and I lose 1v1, we don't get anything out of it. But, if you win lane and you have more CS, especially if you have more CS, you're probably going to be able to 1v1 anybody on their team as it really is. So I can be down here, and then you're just paying attention to the map in this case. Because if there's 5 people on the team here, okay, cool, I get this for free. If there's 4 people, that means whoever's not on the map is coming to 1v1 me. If there's now 3 people here, they're coming to 2v1 me, is what I'm going to assume. So, I'm going to back up. And then maybe my team, because it's 3v4 and mid turret, gets the turret. But regardless, you're getting solo XP a lot. As well as, when you are slide landing, you make sure if you're going past this point, before you really go up here, you move in through here and maybe like drop a ward in this red buff bush over this wall, or get a ward in this bush if you're already going past here, because that gives you time. Like, those are the best wards for that split push, because just give yourself vision of, don't let the map be gray. Like,
Okay.
For wards are OP.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's really
Trying to
eye
look.
opening. Because like I know it's not like it's not necessarily like my team or like the other team's better or whatever, but it's just like good to know that like the reason why.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, like, because honestly, like,
Because I can get a lead, but like extending my lead is garbage.
mm-hmm. yeah, yeah, because we probably don't side lane, and we just a lot of it comes to CS. Like,
Yeah.
CS is so much more important than people will take. But also, for the most part, like, early game, your clicks are pretty good. But just make sure too, you're trying to click as like close, like close to your champ as possible, like in this radius for your clicks. Like, you
Mm,
don't really ever want to be clicking all the way up here, because if you need to run away, you could be clicking right here.
mm,
Because now, if somebody, like, if I have an E coming up, it's way easier to move from an E from here to here, like moving onto somebody, than it is from here to here. Like,
right.
that's just truth. Like, that's not even placebo. As
Hmm.
weird as it sounds, like, or if I'm looking to dodge someone and I'm clicking here, and then I need to dodge like I don't know. There's nothing to dodge on their team right now, but like literally like a LeBlanc chain or like a Syndra EQ. If I'm clicking here and I see that she's got something that's coming from here, like, I can move from here to here a lot better than from here to like here. And also, if what I see a lot of people doing when they're clicking up here, because I've seen you do it a couple times. For the
Oh.
most part, I think you're pretty decent, or pretty good. Um, if you people who tend to click up here when they're running away, is when they want to dodge something. Now they click down here instead of like this. But this is a big so if we're this is a big difference, because what happens when you do like this and you move diagonally is, like, sometimes this hitbox coming from here now will still clip you, because the hitbox might be like this is looking sloppy now. Let me clean it up.
No,
Um
I'm picking it up. You're fine.
yeah, the hitbox, like a LeBlanc chain or the Blitzcrank Q, all of those visuals like this, it's actually gonna hit you like this. So you have to get out of this ASAP by moving like perpendicular to it. Whereas if you're clicking from here to here, now this this movement takes too long. You're still gonna get hit
Yeah.
on this edge. But so try to keep your clicks closer. Clicking a lot is always good, because then you don't autopilot, you don't go into slow mode. But be patient with your fights, and just make sure you're catching CS, and make sure you're looking at side lanes and trying to get the farm as much as you can. Don't leave your team to int. But if you know there shouldn't be a fight, or your team won't fight, and it's safe to go get these CS, don't let these waves die to turrets, because you should always be trying to catch those waves. Like, they should never be going to your turret unless they absolutely have to. Like, you're down here and Baron's up. Like, okay, well, now I kind of have to. and that's the strategical part of League of Legends. And Hilo, these people are trying to bait you to Baron from here because they know you go here, well, we get Baron. You don't go here, great, you're getting denied CS every single time, right? That's the strategical part, but that's like the basic macro stuff,
Hmm.
and then just yeah, looking at people overlapping, looking at the map, paying attention to the map a lot. But yeah, try to side lane more especially if you're getting a lead on or really early. If you can 1v1 anybody, just always be trying to side lane.
All right, side lane, don't overstay. Gotcha. Heard.
Yep. And side lane, and then what's gonna happen too is if you side lane, you push this out. Someone on their team has to come catch this, and then while you're moving up, now it's a 5v4. You might flank that 5v4. But is there is there anything you want me to cover a little bit more? Any questions?
No, I mean like I've been trying to figure out where you're from by your voice. For one, that's I
Really?
know it's not like a league related question, but like the whole time, like I was kind of thinking,
I'm
like
from
trying to place the
Washington.
accent. From where?
Washington State.
Washington State. Okay, gotcha. Heard.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. Um.
Do I have an accent?
Yeah, yeah, it's in there. It's definitely in there. I have
What?
brother-in-law from Washington, so
We have Washington
y-
accents? I didn't even know.
yeah, certain words for sure.
I see, I see.
It's definitely not Midwestern. Believe me, I dated a girl from Nebraska, and definitely not Midwest, my dude. But
Oh
as
yeah,
far as like questions go, man, like I feel like so it's not really like any secret, as far as like you know, what separates me from getting to like a higher tier, like getting to gold again. It's really just like extending, yeah, like the queue, over and over again.
hmm
But extending my lead is like shit, and
Yeah.
you know
Just yeah, aim for don't aim for immediately insane on high CS. For now, if you're averaging 5 or 4 most of the time, aim for 6. Hit 6,
mhm.
go 6.5, go 7.
Okay,
Right?
side lane more, get that up.
If you can get 7 a game in that elo, you will have so much gold on people because people just can't farm.
Yeah, I gotcha. So that
Just
game,
catching side lanes in between downtime. Like just whenever there's downtime, look for can I get some farm?
yeah,
And
yeah,
just don't miss farm. That'll do your best to just stop missing CS. That's kind of important too. But
gotcha. Yeah, at that point where I was, I should have had like 40 CS, and Nasus and I were both at like 20 something. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, exactly.
heard, man. Well, I know you got to go, dude. Appreciate your help, man. Thanks for working with me. Thanks for being flexible. And you're already like 30 minutes over past when you said you had to
Yeah,
leave, man.
no,
I
it's
feel for
fine.
you,
I
dude.
mean, it's not like
It
there's
sucks.
an appointment set up, but it's like she's only in the office for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, no, dude. I got you, man. I got you. Heard, man. Well, thanks for your help, dude. I appreciate it. And
No, I
I
appreciate the
guess,
session, man. I
yeah,
hope it
man.
helped.
Yeah, no,
But,
definitely, man. I'm gonna get another one from you within the next couple weeks. I just want to like
cool.
try to like rewatch this stuff and like improve based
hmm
on like this kind of stuff, and then I'll do another one with you within the next couple
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah. Potentially next
Yeah.
one we could do some like 1v1s as well.
Okay,
That might
sounds
help
dope, dude.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I do play some Syndra too. I know you play Syndra, so
yeah.
I could
My
help with that
Syndra
too.
abuser over here.
It's
But
it's a similar thing with Aurelia, my Syndra. Just over
mhm.
just like extending my lead is just shit, and a lot of times, especially with Syndra, because she's squishier, I will die late game, and I will lose my lead like crazy.
It's really easy too with Syndra because if you try to queue them, you'll hit minions. So just be like autopilot shoving them into the turret, and then you're overextended, and it's super easy to die, right? Because you're squishy and you're not mobile.
Right,
So
right.
that's usually something I see. It's like you don't always just want to be queuing the wave or queuing enemies inside the wave just for damage because you might put yourself in a bad spot because of it.
Gotcha. All
But
right,
yeah,
my
if you have any
dude.
questions, you can always message me and I'll do my best to answer as well. Doesn't have to always be in a session or anything.
Yeah, man. I mean,
But
I'm not gonna bother you like that. You're good. I mean, like maybe every once in a while, but
it's not a bother, dude. Don't
like
worry.
you're chill as fuck, man. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right,
Thanks,
dude.
dude. I
Till next
appreciate
time,
it.
bro.
Yep. See you. Good luck.
All right, man. Thanks. Peace.